Good evening. And Ed, let's roll. Proudly serving you from our UK-based call centres. Well, thank goodness for that. Because after all, who here wouldn't prefer great service? I know I would. But you know, I've learned from my time as a customer and as a call centre employee that great service isn't about a UK call centre versus a call centre abroad or an offshore call centre. It's about support, training, product, great customer service ethic, and people. And more than that, I've learned there are amazing things happening in the world for communities and for people because of offshore call centre. And actually, there's magic in our conversations with our fellow human beings on the other side of the world. So why is the magic needed? The Philippines, 15 years ago, many people facing tremendous hardship. As it was explained to me, Lisa, childhood was about survival and the next meal. If I had an apple, then it was Christmas. And time again, families' lives were ripped apart by economic migration. Emigration can be really exciting. It can be enriching for the individual and for the host country, but it can also be lonely, scary, dangerous, and separate mothers from children. In my job, I've been really lucky, and I've been able to travel and make friends across the UK and in India and in the Philippines. My daughter, though, it must be said, is less than impressed. I recently returned home from India, and she presented me with a card. It started well. To Mummy, I love you very much, but every time you leave me, you break my heart. But now I think about the mothers and the fathers who year after year have been facing unimaginable choices to stay with their children, but leave them vulnerable because they can't earn enough money to protect, educate and clothe them, or to take the decision to leave, to get on a plane and leave their children in order to send money home. And I think as they're packing their things, kissing their children goodbye, knowing they won't see their children for 2, 3 or 4 years, surely their hearts must truly be breaking and life must just feel hopeless. A group of people who did see hope for the future saw it in the world of the contact centre industry, and they worked tirelessly to gain the trust of countries like Australia, America and the UK. Junie, a pioneer of the contact centre industry in the Philippines, told me a story about an early contract which was signed, which was a matter of tremendous hope and excitement. And the call centre staff were trained and everything was ready, and then nothing. Because although the contract was signed, the trust wasn't there yet. And in fact, they had to wait 5 weeks before a single call arrived in that call centre. Junie smiles now as she remembers how all eyes were on that one agent having that first long-awaited conversation. A lot of hard work has followed, and the call centre industry in the Philippines has thrived. But I guess the question is, has it made a difference? Everything I've learnt, and from everyone I've spoken to, the answer to that is yes, it has. Sadly, not for everyone, but for many, life is better because of call centres. Take Cebu, a city in the Philippines. It has 117,000 contact centre workers, which is 117,000 families who can go to the mall, buy food, get healthcare, and live together. And it also means 4 or 5 additional jobs locally, 22% of the population. Celia, this beautiful woman, missed a great deal of her children's childhood. She was living in Greece, sending money home to take care of them. Her family are grateful and didn't waste what she provided. Katie, her lovely daughter and my friend, has a job in a call centre, which means when she settles down with her fiancé, she can live together as a family in Manila. There are so many stories and so many people that I would love to tell you about who've had their lives tremendously impacted by offshore call centres, but I have to choose a few. Like Ahmed, who worked 3 jobs to go through college and lived in a house smaller than my daughter's trampoline. Or Ankush, who, for him, it's about quality of life. Both Ahmed and Ankush now are able to provide appropriately for their family and get time together. Ankush appreciates the 2 days off a week he has, rare in India. The next time you're on the phone to an offshore call centre, take a moment, connect with your fellow human being, and I invite you to be proud of your part, of Britain's part, in conversations that are changing lives. Thank you.